Follow him down South Park and meet some friends of mine.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dash Reacts. Let's check out the South Park Season 27 teaser. Let's do this.
Times have changed. Kids are getting worse.
Shelly, have you been taking ketamine? Because I think it could really help you.
Oh, it's Diddy and Marvin.
Well, crap, we're all gonna get fired.
Moses.
Where are you going?
It's okay, Sharon. I'm just gonna do some ketamine and fuck around with the government a little. See ya!
Okay, there was a lot going on in just that 1 minute trailer, but it looks like a lot to really get excited about. So here's some of what I saw. The first thing I noticed was the background music, and it's like this eerie, slow version of Blame Canada. So it says, times have changed, and then it's, kids are getting worse.
Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse.
Should we blame the government?
Should we blame the government?
And then at the end, it's Blame Canada. So it's a really cool throwback to the song that Sheila sang in Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Blame Canada! Blame Canada!
R.I.P. Mary Kay Bergman. There were a lot of references to airplanes in this trailer. So you got the real-life window view of some airplane wings, you had that mid-air collision, and then you had Butters as an air traffic controller. And I guess they're kind of referencing some of the stuff that happened earlier this year with some aviation accidents and maybe some of the links between that and air traffic control. You had Randy trying to get Shelly to use ketamine, and ketamine abuse is a big issue in the US. And you also see like a Wicked poster on the wall, and that looks like Ariana Grande. In the shot where the boats were pulling down the Statue of Liberty, I thought those were Canadians at first, but then when you look at the flag, it's French flags, but I don't know what the significance is. And this is the part I found most interesting. So you see this shot of the boys flying in these little spaceships, and then you see Marvin in his spaceship.
What, we're not gonna come visit him? I know, but you don't tell him that.
And they're being followed by Diddy. And then if you look closely down at the ground, it looks like there's a dead Marklar.
Greetings, Marklars. I am Marklar.
So they really took it back with this one, because I think the last time we saw Marvin was in Marvin in Space. And then at the end of that episode, Marvin and his people get to Marklar, where there are plenty of resources for them to live off of.
The Marklars can stay.
All right!
So I'm really interested to see what story they tell with Marvin and Diddy. And it looks like the Canadians are going to war again. And is this another situation like you had in the movie where it was America versus Canada? I don't know.
Duh, Canadian.
I saw Moses from the Super Best Friends episode. And underneath it, it's a reference to Tron. But does that mean that the Super Best Friends are coming back this season? This shot is interesting because I think Mr. Garrison is in Diddy's mansion. So on the wall, there is a platinum record that says P. Diddy underneath it. And then to the right of that, there's some kind of music award, and then there's a Grammy right next to it. And then over on the sink, it looks like there might be an empty bottle of baby oil. And if we zoom out, we can talk about the elephant in the room. Why is there feces and toilet paper everywhere? And fecal handprints everywhere?
What's happening?
And is Cartman taking a selfie in front of a woman who's having an abortion? Because she doesn't have the big pregnant stomach, so I don't think she's giving birth. But I don't know. Either way, it's messed up because Cartman shouldn't be in there. This one's interesting too because it looks like Kyle is having the worst case of chickenpox that I've ever seen. That would explain the bumps on his face and the feathers and his feet. But I could be wrong. If you have another theory, let me know in the comments. South Park has a literal treasure trove of stuff that they could draw from right now because it feels like there is so much craziness happening at the moment. You got Diddy baby oiling people, and his trial is coming up later this year. You have Kanye West dressing up in a black KKK outfit, and it sounds crazy even coming out of my mouth, but that actually happened.
God damn!
You've got Kanye West again, posting tweets about sexual things that he did with his male cousin when he was younger. It's like you're asking for South Park to roast you. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, come on, Kanye.
It feels like you have the whole Miss Teacher Bangs a Boy phenomenon happening again and again and again and again. You've got Elon Musk giving Roman salutes on stage. You got stuff with Doge. You got stuff with Trump. You've got worldwide tariffs. It's just so much you can pull from. And no matter what side you stand on, this is South Park's specialty, right? It's taking things that are controversial or things that people really disagree about and then making great parody about it. And I'm so interested, so interested to see what they do with season 27. That's how you do a trailer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please make sure to give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.